Yo, what is good, my anime faithful? What is good? Bro, Luffy. I'm so confused with this man's tactics, bro. Not only did he have a clear issue with his power becoming weaker and weaker over time, of him just trying to use moves that would clearly get him a chance to win, but overall, the Supreme Hockey is very absent during the times where Kaido is talking about this, almost as if this is another reason why he probably don't start fights with using stuff like Conqueror's Hockey or Supreme Hockey. Sorry, um, and that's due to this ridiculous amount of stamina that it seemingly needs to be performed. I do like that aspect of it. Give it a reason that it shouldn't be spammed. I mean, with how much stuff is already going on in One Piece, power wise, and devil fruits, hockey, um, and just people having their own techniques in general that we're still learning about, like fishman karate and stuff like that. It's funny to me that this power comes with such a draw on the stamina now that we can see it clear as day when Kaido's using it and when Kaido isn't using it. Almost to double down on the fact that Luffy has the power, it's just that there's levels to it, clearly. And for him not to be using Snake Man or Bound Man throughout this whole entire second part of this battle kind of speaks volumes to that draining amount of, you know, hockey he's already used. So much so that he didn't even attempt to go gear Bound Man again, or he didn't even attempt to go Snake Man, seeing how he already gassed out from the very start when Big Mom was still up there and put all of that trouble on the people around him to handle that situation. So I think that's ultimately why he's not going in those transformations as of right now. Because guess what? He's completely alone and now falling off the top of a place where only thing underneath him is freaking water. And we know how that turns out. If there's water next to a devil fruit user, it's GG's. Um, so clearly, we're gonna have to find a way to get him out of this. My boy Sanji is on the worst end of it all, carrying the one person that he can't stand to be toting around, and to think that he is in a position to still be fighting, but the guy he's carrying around still has a better bounty than him. Uh, Unbeknownst to Sanji, though, is the crazy stuff Zoro did while on that said rooftop. So it's quite clear that Zoro is up there and deserves his bounty, but yeah, they both might deserve just a little bit more. Regardless, Luffy pushing himself to such a far limit and trying to have like this final punch with Kaido really did not turn out in his favor, to the point where he just stood there smiling and just took a blow. Not to mention this is after taking like 2 to 3 hits in the body slash head while he was on the ground already. So Luffy's durability is probably the scariest thing I have ever seen in these types of shows. And I watched Goku, okay? I watched Frieza, Goku, I've seen Bleach, Kenpachi, okay, man? Like, I've seen some characters eat some damage, but Luffy is the king of taking said damage. But overall, man, let's see what our boy can do. Well, I guess we won't, because now that shift over to Big Bomb and Nami really did put that girl that's working for Big Mom on on the chopping block. Like she is ridiculously helpful to not only her but Napoleon and Prometheus to have a much better chance of using really powerful attacks. So it's kind of crazy that just because she got rid of a teammate, which she could have four, and Zeus could have just been like hanging on to the side, like he doesn't do any combination, he just does his own thing. But from the previews, it looks like that girl is actually trying to eat Zeus, maybe giving Nami a reason to come back. That Nami needs that, right? Like, if there's anybody who needs a power up still, is Nami. Especially seeing how she got all angry just to pretty much become a damsel in distress in this moment of her anger and acting like a badass. So overall, man, I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Thank you so much for the support on the last One Piece episode. We were just talking about Luffy and his control, really, and how much he's learning to just be a savage with Supreme. So I am curious to see what y'all are thinking about this week's episode and how weird it was to see Luffy smiling all the way. I guess it wasn't weird that he was smiling all the way to the grave, but to think he just sat there and took that punch had me dying. But to be said, Kaido is that guy. And I think next week's episode I'll talk more on him. And this time I just wanted to get through the episode. So if y'all want more One Piece content from me, like talking about what I feel about Kaido and Big Mom and all that stuff, let me know in the comments and I'll definitely check that out. Alright, everybody. Peace.